Hello traders, I want to show you some cool features of MT5 mobile. So just make sure you have updated your version of the app so that you can have access to all these features that I'm going to show you. Okay, and to know if your version is updated or not, on the updated version we have that table over there. Okay, even though you can also set it to be at the bottom. And another way to know that, if you scroll right here on the side, your chart moves. Okay, if you do that, your chart moves. So just make sure you update your version. Let me start by changing the theme to white so that you can see. So I'll go to settings and then scroll to the bottom. To choose the theme, let's select light. Okay, I hope it's now visible. The first thing that I find very interesting on this app is the way of placing trades and setting the stop losses. Remember that on the older app, to place a trade, let me use MT4 for the example, you'd have to go up there to that plus sign, you click and then you set your lot size and then you buy or sell. But on this new version of MT5, it's so interesting. You just press there to sell or there to buy. Okay, if this table is not visible, you have to press right there. Okay, that one will show this table. Okay, you see, disappears and then it shows. And then I'm going to buy for the example, or let me just sell. Okay, so to sell, you just click and you have your sell trade. Now to set the stop loss, it's very easy. You just tap on the trade that you have placed. Okay, so let's do that. I tap and then you are going to see this table that has popped up. To set the stop loss, you just click stop loss and then you're going to have this line which you can move anyhow on the screen. Okay, and then place it where you want your stop loss to be, and then you go ahead and press TP, move it and place it to where you want your TP to be. No more worrying about taking numbers and copying them so that you can update the trade. Okay, so once you've done that, you just click the arrow down there. Okay, and then you modify. So it is as easy as that. Okay, and before I proceed, if you are new and still looking for a broker, there is FX View, which I can recommend. It's got really low spreads, it's regulated. Okay, and it's got all those trading platforms, MT5, Forex Trader, and different deposit methods. So you can just use the link in the video description and register, open your own account and link it to the MT5 app so that you can enjoy the trading with an ECN broker. Okay, so let me just show you another thing that's very cool. So to set pending orders, you have that clock there. Okay, hope you can see. On that clock, if you click it, you have this line. Right now it's saying sell limit. If you move it to the lower side, it says buy limit. Okay, and another thing that you can do, if you click right there on the buy limit, it changes and shows you more options. Okay, so if I press there, it's now a sell stop, and if it's a sell stop and I move it above, it's now a buy stop. Okay, so if I click again, it's now sell stop limit. If I move it above, it's now buy stop limit. Okay, so it is as easy as that. And if you want to set the stop orders, you press that arrow there so that you can proceed and set it. And then another thing right here, sometimes when you place a trade, let me just go to the settings. I want to show you something. If you go to the settings and set the trade history, okay, we're going to check that box under trade history, and then let's go back. Okay, See that for the trade that I have placed, there is an arrow. Okay, there is an arrow which shows that I've entered a sell trade. If I will place a buy trade, let me pick another pair, let's say Euro USD. Okay, right here, let me just buy. Okay, I have the buy trade now. See that there's an arrow that shows the buy trade, and then let me set the stops and TP. I'll just click, okay, right there, and then I press stop loss. I move it to where I want it to be, and then I press TP. I'll place it to wherever I want it to be, and then click the arrow and modify. It is very much interesting. See that I have those arrows, those ones. It's the trade history. But if you are not interested in that, you can close it on the settings. Okay, maybe before I close, once you have the trade history active, sometimes I don't know how it happens, but sometimes if there is a possible trade based on your strategy, it shows up. You just see the arrow and then you take the trade, but that's a story for another day. Okay, so let's just remove those arrows. So I'll go to the trade history again. Where is it? Right there, and I'll uncheck that and then go back. See that the arrows are no more. Right there, it is where you set the lot size. So you can just press that number and then put maybe 0.5 if you want a lot size of 0.5, and then you can press buy or sell. I can just buy, and then after buying, do the same thing that I told you. Just press on that line. Okay, the problem we have is that the second trade that I placed is exactly on top of the first one, so it's going to be difficult for me to adjust the stop loss or TP because you have to press on top of the trade that you have placed. But since I can't do that, I'll just go to the running trades and use the older method. Okay, so for the older method, you just use this cross. Okay, let's say I want to place my stop loss at 1.08712. Okay, so I'll just do that, 712, and then I modify. You do the same for the TP. Okay, right there, it is where you set your indicators. I hope you are familiar with those indicators. Okay, traders, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy your trading with this updated app. Thank you.